Hey, it's me, Vicki Marie, and I'm afraid I've got some very sad news. Well, no sadder than this story already was, but Jack and Lilly Sullivan, who've gone missing, haven't they, in Nova Scotia, the two little angels that nobody knows have just disappeared without a trace, supposedly wandered away from their home in Nova Scotia in Canada. And renewed searches took place at the weekend, didn't they, in concentrated areas. Well, unfortunately, the news is they haven't yielded any new leads or any new information. Nothing has been found. So I just want to read you this update. Just sad, isn't it? So the searcher says no sign of missing Nova Scotia children as the renewed search enters its second day. So this was Sunday that this statement was issued, but nothing's changed. The head of the search and rescue team looking for the signs of the two young children who went missing in rural Nova Scotia a month ago said that searchers have not found any new evidence as of Sunday afternoon, which marked the second day in the renewed search in the dense woods near their rural home. And the search for 4-year-old Jack Sullivan and his 6-year-old sister, Lilly Sullivan, God bless them, who were reported missing from their home in Lansdowne Station on May the 2nd. May the 2nd. This is a month now. Today's the 2nd of June. Anyway, it resumed this weekend for 2 days of targeted searching. And Amy Hansen, Colchester County Ground Search and Rescue Manager, said this weekend's search is focused on the Gairloch Road trail, road area nearby where the children lived, and along a nearby pipeline trail. We had a look at that the other day in the video that I did the other day, the first time that I've covered this case. I'm sticking with it now until these children are found one way or another, where a small boot print was previously found. So still is this, so they the search teams who had originally called off the searches went back for these concentrated searches to these areas, and this particular area where a small boot print thought to be a child's was found. So we're continuing to search up that pipeline. We're trying to cover more areas and hope that we find something, she said in an interview on Sunday. But by mid-afternoon, nothing new had been found. And a Royal Canadian Mounted Police spokesperson said in an email on Sunday that police will provide an update if there is any significant search finding. Unfortunately, there has been nothing. So Miss Hansen said the team of searchers are working hard to move through the rough and densely wooded terrain, packed with thick brush and downed trees from post-tropical storm Fiona, which hit the region in 2022. So again, it's needle in a haystack, isn't it? Now, we talked the other day, we were saying it's possible some animals attack these children. Sometimes you don't find a trace when animals strike because they take them to their lairs, their caves, etc. Sometimes you do find sort of some clothes or some sort of evidence, but not always. Some counties in the province, it's easy to get in there and do grid searching, but unfortunately, pick 2 counties, not one of them. It's very, very hard and it's very slow going. Teams have to be very close together to be able to cover the area properly, she said. So a crew of around 75 first resumed the search in rainy conditions on Saturday. Well, the conditions won't be helping, will they? Alongside 3 drones and 7 drone operators. Heavy winds and an incoming geomagnetic storm kept drones on the ground on Sunday. So the initial widespread search and rescue effort was scaled back on May the 7th, and the search this weekend marks the second time ground search teams have been asked to return to focus on specific areas. So here we are now. Lansdowne Road is where they lived, I think, the children. So they're searching all around this area. I mean, that's not a very good map, to be honest. Doesn't give you much, does it? When the first search ended, the RCMP said they did not expect to find the children alive in the surrounding woods, but they said that searching would resume if they received fresh information. And Miss Hanson said there will be a discussion with the RCMP after Sunday's search efforts conclude to decide if a third search is needed. I'm sure they'll be calling us back at some point, but right now, once we suspend this evening, it's a conversation that's going to have to be had down the road between the search and rescue and the RCMP and investigators, she said. The search manager said the work of the search and rescue teams, many of whom are volunteers, has been grueling. It must be grueling, and not only that, it's soul destroying, isn't it? You're really looking for essentially, you're looking for the bodies of two little children. And although you want to find them, of course, part of you doesn't want to find them. So what the people that are here are putting themselves through, the stress levels and the exhaustion, being in the woods, pushing through all this brush, so close together so they can see everything for hours on end. The effort that's going on is unreal, she said. And investigators have confirmed that the RCMP's Major Crimes Unit has been involved in the case since May the 3rd. So the Major Crimes Unit is involved, but apparently this is routine for missing persons cases. On May the 13th, the Mounties said they had received more than 180 tips from the public. The police force said officers had interviewed community members and family members. So there you go. There's those two little ones. Where are they? Let me know what you think has happened to Jack and Lily in comments. Remember to be respectful, of course. It's a complete mystery, isn't it? But anyway, that's just one of what I wanted to share with you, that unfortunately this last search that happened over the weekend has not yielded any results. So very sad. But I would imagine these areas need searching over and over again, don't they? But it's unusual not to find anything, isn't it? Anyway, okay, thanks for watching. Thank you for caring, of course, about Lily and Jack. We all hope that there'll be a happy ending, but of course, when children go missing for a month like that, it doesn't feel like there's going to be a happy ending, does it? But anyway, we just have to stay hopeful. So please subscribe if you want to get updates. The thing to do is to subscribe, and don't forget to press the notification bell, all notifications, because any news whatsoever about Lily and Jack, I will be on to let you know about it. Thank you. Bye. May your God go with you.